was standing right there next to her, looking at the same set of stairs, and he did not see a shadow. Trainer remained skeptical as they move along to Cornish's apartment. Inside, the bedroom is still as it was on the day her body was found. Trainer looks in all the bloodstains.
It's working now. Oh,
Floor, and is reminded
it's probably working now.
Weber, meanwhile, seems to be looking at something else entirely. She tells Trainer and Heater that she sees another man in the room. He's about 5'10". He has a scar on his right cheek, and he's wearing a Western belt buckle around his waist. She closes her eyes. She's having a vision. This one is more of a feeling than an image, though. It's about when the murder took place. Their timeline is all wrong. This did not happen at midnight. Cornish was murdered much later, closer to 3 a.m. or so. Trainer pushes back. The medical examiner already concluded that Cornish died around midnight. Weber, however, is insistent that she's right. Captain Heater shoots Trainer a glance. Let the woman do her work. Another vision is coming to Weber now. This time, it's not a person.
So right now we're testing audio shit. So you have the game audio running, right? And I'm talking towards the mic. There's a lot of peaks there. Probably gonna reduce the volume a bit. Maybe it's too loud. I'm directly talking to the mic.
We are trained to fight in secret.
And there's also a YouTube video playing on the background. That's white noise. I hope that it's not getting picked up, but we'll see. This is just an audio test. So what do we have here?
Shall please the dragons. I was born to wield.
These two girls fought grim gore. It's fucking insane. We survived that. We want prisoner.
Lord Magistrate.
We haven't confederate. We've done confederating. Yao Ming, Yao Ying.
Celestial General.
And I have to deal with this space dolls here. They're starting to invade. I took they overstand there here.
The Iron Dragon.
The settlement. So I want to complete this province just for like a defensive head here. So it plugs up all of the southern entrances towards my kingdom. So we're putting defensive forces on these plugs here also. I just got attacked from this part towards the peaks. I have to deal with green skins a lot. Have to deal with that.
Dragon-blooded sugar.
These are the two units that defended it valiantly. Pretty good.
Dragon-blooded sugar.
Here should go here. There's another defensive plug.
Beast Slayer.
I think we just closed one of the cast rifts. This I want to get saved now. I don't have the DLC yet, but I was hoping Miao Yin could get it, but I failed to give her 3 provinces for the Issei Saitama pickup. I wonder if you could guarantee it by getting her all the resources over here and trying to choke out what's his game? Yuan Bo, right?
I serve the dragon.
It's just gonna be a lot challenging. I wanna try to get Satan, a different game. Still hasn't closed this. I have a hero over here.
Heavens will provide answers.
I'm trying to win that on maybe next turn. Okay, Greece has declared war on me on like turn 30. So I took his shit,
The same
took
window was found
his entire main province,
against the apartment
then force him here, then make him to agree into a peace treaty
found his print there.
and some military alliances so he couldn't do that shit again.
It's quick. It's a
Yeah,
same
punishes a bitch.
and Trace, being the nice neighbor he was,
What
Lord
are we gonna
of
do
Yin
with this
and
guy?
Yang.
I think we're on war. Oh no, this is neutral,
to
right?
trainer. At no point
So
did
we're
he
at
his
war
vision
with the Sky Monolith. These guys, I think, are friendly. This,
An hour later, Trainer's back at his desk, trying
yeah,
to
Goon
determine
Boys.
if he thinks
Goon
Reese is
Boys?
telling the truth.
Green Boys.
His explanation was so
Our
quick
boys.
and so genuine. It was
Yeah, we're at the war with Goon Boys. They're pushing in through here. They have to deal with,
her sister.
once we get the military alliance with
Golden's reply was firm.
Go-To, could probably set up a better defense because, yeah, even if I took his
In fact, it was exactly the opposite.
main outpost, so like main province, he's still kind of okay, doing okay. Like strength is 5, right?
Trainer thanks Gobel for the info. And then,
So he's pretty weird.
taking a deep breath, he leans back in his chair to clear his head. He finds this discrepancy troubling.
The ancestors.
Right now we're trying to upgrade their army. I'm not sure how to actually do that once you're spread out as wide.
Servant of
So
the
do
dragon.
you just, you know, sally your army into a new lord, put the lord away
Dehydration.
to a different army so you could give your old units to them? Or do you just kick them out?
Dragon
I think
blooded
it's kind
sugar.
of wasteful, right? To kick them out. Because you still get experience, right? It's kind of a big deal, especially in the campaign.
The dragon blooded.
So I think we made peace with Grimgor now. So we could probably do some weird.
Trainer can hardly believe it. This, coupled with Reese's fingerprints, changes everything.
Weird, what do you call this?
And psychic visions are not the smoking gun.
Diplomacy.
And despite
Nah, not gonna happen.
or rather,
I just killed both of his lords in a single fight.
Trainer goes back to
He
the
was not happy with that.
get this far. He calls
Offspring of
So this
dragon.
is just a control guy, a control lord. And then I'll start building the... Start replacing this with a anti-chaos spawn. So I have a chaos spawn specifically where... Yeah, Zhao Ming is my main guy.
Ruler
He's the only
of
one
the
allowed to
Sky
go in
Road.
there. So I think, yeah, we're playing the YouTube video on full volume now. So, well, a full volume on my end.
Powerful forces are working to keep the truth buried. With never before heard interviews and shocking revelations, Death County, PA pulls back the curtain on one of America's darkest institutional secrets. This isn't just another true crime story. It's happening right now. Follow Death County, PA on the Wonderhead or wherever you get your podcasts. You can binge all episodes of Death County.
Trainer can tell by the subtle smile on her face that she
So yeah, the YouTube is playing full blown.
events. Trainer thanks Weber for her assistance.
But it gets picked up, but it's almost as loud as the background noise.
Weber again nods.
So it's hovering around
She asks
45, 40-ish, negative 45, 40-ish.
closes her eyes. Trainer watches intently. He can see her eyes moving behind her eyelids, almost like she's dreaming. They sit in complete silence for a while. So long, in fact.
So yeah, I don't think it gets picked up. I hope.
Something very
We'll
private.
test that out later.
Finally, Weber's eyes pop open.
Dragon blooded sugar.
Oh, we could attack this guy here.
Warden of the Great Bastard.
Items across the table.
There's some more not one.
My
This
mind.
one.
Picks up the pencil, and without another
Oh, yeah, we could push with.
draw.
I think we upgraded the army over. So we send the rest of the army towards her. There's another plug for our empire.
The rough sketch on that.
So she's holding this part with the help of like Go-To here.
To the circle on the piece
We're trying to ally ourselves with the dwarves. Hopefully they help us because having a forward defense like faction in front of you that you're ally with is really good. So I used to ally with the blood guzzlers around here, but they died. They died with the from I think these guys. This guy, guys. Oh no, yeah, the Suns. I'm not really looking for a good conquest here. These mountains are kind of scarce with their resources. I think my strongest resource here is this one. Of course, gold. Also in the north. It's a bit. I hate that Yombo was able to take this settlement. I was able to consolidate it. And then this one too. Just annoys me.
So far, Weber has been spot on. The scar, the Western belt buckle, the name John R. Even the time.
Right, I think we're done with our initial setup here. We could kill
For the Imperial family.
this hero.
He decides to use Weber's drawing.
We'll kill this
Trying to
hero.
get a confession out of Reese with what Weber has envisioned.
Assassinate.
Trainer soon finds himself sitting at another table.
Try to kill this guy. It's 4 That's right.
Another officer sits next to him.
What is that?
And across from
On
him,
the side, skill
on the other
points.
side of the table, sits John.
Good try convergence here.
Reese is as calm as ever. He sits
Shaper of the 8 winds.
Always go with
It
launcher.
befits my high station.
in his mind.
If you have the extra points, you go either your main
A tool worthy of a dragon.
Goes over how Reese said that he often hoped with the window when it got stuck. But then reveals that Cornish's sister and daughters told him that it never got stuck. In response to this, Reese
Oh, we want that fashion.
he's sticking to his story.
Close down their
The window got stuck
dire
and
shit.
he helped. Then Trainer mentions
Ooh, use control.
it's now
Yeah, it's okay.
and that's a time that Reese does not have an alibi.
I hope it doesn't really pick up the audio. We're testing it out here.
His face begins to shift.
Can I make this always on top?
Some psychic evidence. The small pond where the murder weapon was dumped. He doesn't tell Reese that the location of the pond has yet to be found. He mentions the pond and the hammer. The final shreds of confidence
Here,
fall from Reese's
celestial
face.
wind, reveal my path.
30 minutes before he cracks. John Reese confesses to the murder. In his videotaped confession, Reese says that he was drunk that night.
We could build
His version of the events,
Muslim,
the reason he went inside her apartment in the first place was because he saw that her bedroom
Favored daughter.
he entered the
you can't enter with even with the legendary lord.
The Emperor loves you.
that he says just so happened to be there.
We could build the growth of this.
He looked down
Oh, black light, black light. I need one more black.
down. He quietly made his way back
The
upstairs.
Mons of Nanya would be
Put the hammer in a garbage bag.
Nanya would show better as
The next morning, he went to work at the sod farm like any other day and dumped the hammer in a muddy pond there. Trainer goes to visit the sod farm. As he drives up the road leading to the facility, he sees a small wooden area off to the side. He moves and soon comes out to a
Ready to defend.
I want to make her push outside. But we need to
Erect
push her
unbreakable defenses.
exactly like Weber.
Shugengan Lord
On August
reporting.
26th, just 10 days after Weber
Go 30. Raging province for good.
We are in need.
placed under arrest.
We can upgrade this for digital garrisons, I think. I think that's what that's for.
Guilty.
Celestial General.
Lawyers argue
This is our defensive, at least. Guy.
Humility in all things.
Defenders and French troops. Because those gates are different province, so they're not actually benefiting from your Alright, I think that's enough for the test. We could probably see what happened. Alright, I'll probably see him later.